Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about the life cycle or the way that an insect grows. Alright, welcome to science. Hope you guys are ready. Now, remember, an insect has 6 legs, 3 parts of the body, 2 antennae, and it does not have a skeleton inside, but it has a skeleton outside, the exoskeleton. All right, so remember, those are 4 important things. And there's another thing that's very important when we talk about the life cycle. Where do bugs or insects start? How do insects start their life? Do they start like humans, where we are a baby? Or do they start like chickens from an egg? That's right. Do you remember from our last video that insects are born from eggs? So the first step of the life cycle of an insect is the egg. The specific insect we are talking about today is the butterfly. Now, the butterfly life cycle is similar to other insects. It's not the same, but there are 4 main steps, 4 important parts of the life. Okay? We are going to worry about those 4 steps. So, step number 1. The butterfly lays her eggs onto a leaf. These can be round, oval, or cylindrical. So the first step of the butterfly life cycle is that the butterfly has to put her eggs on a leaf. So she comes down, she puts the eggs, and then she flies away. All right, and they're telling us that the eggs can be 3 different shapes. They can be round, like a circle. They can be oval, or like a cylinder. So a cylinder is like a tube. So those are the 3 shapes that a butterfly egg might have. Now, insect eggs are all different. It depends on the insect. So other insects, like ants or bees, have different eggs. But they all start with eggs. Step number 2. Do you recognize this thing? What is this? Yeah, it's a caterpillar. You see it has 2 antennae, but it has more than 6 legs. And that's okay, because as a baby, it has a different form. But the insect with 6 legs is the adult. So the caterpillar is a baby butterfly, and it doesn't have only 6 legs. It has more than 6 legs. But when it becomes a real butterfly, then it has 6 legs. So it's okay. Let's read about step 2. The larva, or caterpillar, hatches and works on eating the plant it was born on to grow. Oh, so that's interesting. The mother butterfly must find a plant that is good for the caterpillars to eat and that is safe, because the caterpillars will stay on that plant to grow up. So she can't put them somewhere that is poisonous for butterflies. No, no, no. And she doesn't want to put them somewhere not safe or unsafe, because then they won't survive. So the mother butterfly has to find a plant that is safe and that butterflies can eat. Then the butterfly will shed its skin. Oh, I'm sorry, not the butterfly. The caterpillar will shed its skin several times. Do you know what it means to shed your skin? So humans, we kind of do this, but not really. But imagine a snake. Maybe you have seen a snake, how the skin comes off when it gets bigger. Because caterpillar skin and snake skin, it does not stretch like human skin. Our skin is stretchy. You can pull it. Yeah, it's stretchy. It's flexible. But snake skin and caterpillar skin is not flexible. So as they get bigger, they need to get rid of the old skin so they can have new skin. All right, let's look at step number 3. Oh, look at this. Has anyone ever seen one of these before? Maybe you've seen it in a book. Maybe you've seen it in a garden. This is where the caterpillar goes to become a butterfly. Let's read about it. The caterpillar undergoes a process called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. It's a long word. Inside its chrysalis or pupa, where it is rapidly changing. So this right here is called the chrysalis or pupa. That's the name for this object where the caterpillar goes into. And then in here is where the magic happens and the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. Finally, here we go. There is our adult butterfly. The fully formed butterfly emerges, dries its wings, and then flies off to seek out a mate. So the butterfly comes out of the chrysalis. It comes out, it has to dry its wings so it can fly. And then it goes to look for another butterfly, to make a couple, and to start the process again, to make butterfly eggs. So, do you remember all 4 steps? Can we see if you remember? Okay, where do we start? What is step number 1? That's right, with eggs. That is the first step. Great. And what is the next step? Right, these eggs become a caterpillar. The caterpillar comes out and starts to eat. Nom, 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 nom. Like the book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Do you know that book? Yeah, so the caterpillar eats, and then what happens? That's right, the caterpillar grows and makes the chrysalis. It says, I am ready to be a butterfly. So I make my chrysalis. They spend some time in there, and then we have an adult butterfly. And then they find a mate, and they start the process over. They make eggs, the eggs become a caterpillar, another caterpillar makes another chrysalis, and we get another butterfly. So that is our process. 4 steps: egg, larva, metamorphosis, and adult. Those are all insects have these 4 steps. Let's read some fun butterfly facts. Did you know that butterflies taste with their feet? Did you know that? Oh man, that's so interesting. Can you imagine if humans tasted with their feet? Instead of putting food on your mouth, you would put it under your foot to taste. I don't know if I like that. Your feet would taste your socks and your shoes. Woo! Gross. I like tasting with my mouth. but butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies are cold-blooded and cannot fly or function properly if their body temperature falls below 13 degrees Celsius. So, what does that mean? They are cold-blooded. Are they like ice? Are butterflies made of ice? No, cold-blooded means their blood is not warm, so they need the sun to warm their body. If there is no sun, or if it's very cold, the butterflies don't like it, and sometimes they die if it's too cold. So let's see, butterflies need the sun and it needs to be warm. Does that mean the butterflies can live in a habitat like the North Pole? No, that's not a good habitat for butterflies. You're right. What is a good habitat for butterflies? Can you guys think of a good habitat? Somewhere it's warm, where there's a lot of sun, where it stays above 13 degrees Celsius. Where it stays above 13 degrees Celsius. Yeah, Chile might be a good habitat. Yeah, especially in the summertime. Somewhere in the Caribbean, maybe like Mexico is in the middle, so it's very close to the equator. And that means there's a lot of sun and it's warm. Maybe Florida in the United States, it's nice and warm there. So those are kind of habitats that would be good for butterflies. So butterflies mostly live on liquid from nectar, plants, or even dung. So butterflies don't really chew things. They absorb the liquid, and the liquid helps them live. That is their food. So they take liquid from nectar, which is what you find in flowers. They can take liquid from plants, like leaves, and they might get liquid from dung. Do you know what dung is? Dung is poop. Sometimes butterflies will get liquid out of poop or dung to help them survive. Did you know that? I bet you did not know that. That was a new fact for me. And butterflies tend to live for around 2 to 4 weeks after emerging from their chrysalis. So when they are finished with this process in the chrysalis and they come out, their life is very short. They live 2, 3, or 4 weeks maximum. They don't live for years. They live for about 1 month after they come out of the chrysalis. Wow, that's such a short time. Did you know that? That was new for me. I thought butterflies lived longer. But nope, only 2, 3, or 4 weeks when they are an adult. Okay, Miss Gia's class. So, we reviewed the life cycle of the butterfly, which is an insect. Most insects have this life cycle. They start with an egg, then they are larvae or baby insects. They have a metamorphosis where they start to change from baby to adult. And then finally they have their adult form. Alright, so I have some worksheets that will help you review this process of the life cycle. And I will see you in our next video for PD with Miss Krista. So everyone, today is Friday. That means it's the weekend tomorrow. Have a great weekend. You have done a lot of hard work this week and you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay in touch. Have a phenomenal weekend and I'll see you in class in Zoom on Tuesday. Bye!